Welcome to episode 4 of Draft Wars. 16 shows into our first season with Dan Allen Gaming, Jackson Marshall on deck, taking care of Monday Night SmackDown and Monday Night Raw, respectively, alongside Dan's AI brother, Brad, who is not actually AI, but for the purposes of this game is, and currently, despite the game claiming he's in third place, he's actually in first place when it comes to the real parameter in this that counts, and that's fans.
Dave Meltzer from One.
Meltzer.
Wrestling Observer.
Monday Night ECW. Speaking of Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dan, you were just telling me off air before we started recording, and we're only a day or two removed from episodes 2 and 3 recorded, that you watched AEW Double or Nothing. So perhaps as you book the show, you can take us through what you thought of AEW Double or Nothing 2024, live from Las Vegas.
It was decent, but it was just too long. It was nearly... I had a problem when they were 4 hours. This one was nearing on 5. So, you know, we could have cut a bit of the... what do you call it? The fat. And
would you have trimmed?
They've also got way too many titles, but these are other problems. The pay-per-view was good, if from what I watched. I mean, I skipped around. So, for me, it was only 2 hours. Anyway, so maybe I'm contradicting myself. But I did enjoy the main event, believe it or not, even though that angle's a bit of a, you know... Did find it quite funny seeing Tony Khan near the flamethrower and all that shit. But
personal highlight, wasn't it?
Did you see him rolling down? My God, it was funny. All right, I do need to concentrate here because this is dire straits. We've got 13 available stars. 2 are out with injuries. Hayes is about to leave, and we're gearing up for what pay-per-view? 4 weeks away from Survivor Series. Wouldn't it be cool if the game added a way to have a little Survivor Series match? Thankfully, it doesn't, because I wouldn't be able to book the fucking thing.
Dan, do you remember we recently played through? I say recently, this is probably 6 months ago, but at some stage in the recent past, we played through SmackDown versus Raw 2006, and we actually had the option in that game on your respective brands to enter the Royal Rumble, to have a Survivor Series.
Oh, really?
Remember we had it wasn't a casket match, it was a buried alive match, and we chose a person from each brand to compete, and whoever's superstar lost, that superstar disappeared for a few months. So we had the Royal Rumble, and in that game as well, I don't remember who had the Raw brand, but whoever had the Raw brand in January, you had the New Year's Resolution Chamber pay-per-view or PLE, whatever you want to call it. And on that show, do you remember you had the opportunity then to book the 6-person Elimination Chamber match?
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, and then the month after was the SmackDown's pay-per-view before WrestleMania, No Way Out, and then that gave you a mandatory 6-person Battle Royale match that got a boost to kind of counter that Elimination Chamber. Those are the kind of features we'd love to see in this series.
Yes.
Something beyond the 4-ways, the 3-ways, the tags. You know, Correct. It doesn't necessarily have to be 6 persons or triple threat tornado tags like we saw in SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. But some of those more bespoke pay-per-views would be awesome, and especially the opportunity to have some versus matchups from each brand. I remember the WrestleMania. It was like a series of matches where you had 1 or 2 of your own feuds blow off from each respective GM. But then the rest were all kind of matchups that you could put together with your best stars. That'd be quite cool. Maybe you wouldn't have that at a WrestleMania blow-off, but maybe that showing up once or twice with some bonuses, some rewards on the line for the winners would be pretty cool. As I've been ragging on the back here, you're actually putting together quite a decent-looking show number 16, hailing from Seattle, Washington.
So we're going to get these two in a little match, tables match. Title, who's got the title? I think it's Tiffany Stratton. Yeah. And then what we're going to do here is that's going to be a solo match. Hopefully a rivalry starts. A 1 submission. He wants a submission match. Well, let's do it. And now I'm over budget.
Perfect.
So you know what that means. Now, that looks pretty good to me. All right. It is time to crawl back some money, hopefully, in this shit show. Take it away, Jackson.
Thanks very much. Over to Monday Night Raw. Poor Raquel. I don't think she showed up in this show in maybe 6 weeks.
You know what else would be cool? Money in the Bank.
Yes, that'd be excellent. I mean, there is universe mode where some of these features, including Money in the Bank, appear, but it doesn't have that active collaboration unless we went in and fiddle with a few things. I mean, sorry, it does. What I mean to say is it doesn't have the competitive game mechanics. You know, there's no money, but we'd have to wager our own kind of things on the line, which we could do, but it's just not set up for this kind of gameplay. Have you fiddled around with universe mode at all?
I have. I actually got the platinum trophy for 2K23 last night.
Of course.
And now I've moved on to 24, so I have been doing. I had to like play as LA Knight and beat, who was it? I had to beat someone on the hardest difficulty.
Oh yes, I think I've done that match. Dan, what do you reckon of this? Look at these shake-ups. Angel Investor. I've never seen these.
Double your
current budget after your next show.
Whoa,
that's pretty good. Center of attention. Superstars in the main event match gain 3 additional ring XP. That's for 5 shows. Or classic booking, fan favorites gain morale, and rule breakers gain 5 popularity.
Jeez, they're new cards. That's a good one, because now you've secured basically the roster for the rest of the year.
Well, I mean, I've just had to pay $100,000 to Raquel, so you know it wasn't exactly ideal, but we're working with what we've got.
Why didn't you go for the double the budget?
Because I realized that I'd already spent $100,000.
Oh, okay. On
Raquel. Now, whatever I can get up to with this week, sure, I can make some cash, but I'd rather, as you said, secure the people, knowing I can get that money a little bit later. Let's still have the great shows, and all the heels on my roster just got a boost as well, of which I don't think I actually have that many because everyone's a freaking baby face. But we'll figure it out. All right, we're gonna have some interference. We need to have the extreme rules. We just got a brand new injection of talent as well. Not mad about that.
It looks like NXT.
It truly does. And if by NXT you mean a shit show, you would be correct.
It's NXT 2022. I guess Theory never went through the NXT, did he?
Yes, he did. He was in NXT for yonks.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know that. Did he win the title?
No, I don't believe he picked up any belts, although don't quote me on that. He might have had the tag belts with Johnny Gargano. He was in the way with Johnny Gargano, Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, and then Dexter Lumis was kind of added in when you had that thing going. This was during the COVID time, so I'm not sure I'd call it exactly a banner time for the brand, but, you know, it was a time nonetheless. Okay.
He was a face or a heel?
A heel.
So he's never been face?
No, they was pretty goofy, so he was kind of a baby face, but certainly a heel. Not a heel like he is today, though. Gosh, this is just as per usual. It's just, what am I doing here? What is going on? Piper's out. Gigi's very sore. We've just got Raquel back. I mean, look, geez, Scarlett's killing it.
Can we check her win-loss title? Win-loss on the Scarlett?
8-3.
That's good.
That's a great record. I mean, we could blow that off, but I don't think we really need to. Nah, I might keep that going a week longer, perhaps. Sort of not sure what to do here.
How was your day, mate? Good?
Superb, thank you. How is yours?
Very well. I'm very well fed and I'm ready to go. Tag team, Austin Theory and JD McDonough taking on Trick and Carl Anderson. If that's not thrown together, then I don't know what is.
You'd be surprised.
Valhalla, 4 stamina.
GG has 0.
Wonder if 0 is just you are going to be injured, or if you can survive.
You can survive.
I've never put a 0 stamina person in a match.
We could test it right now.
Go on.
I don't know if I'm willing.
5 weeks.
What am I doing with all these baby faces? I'm not quite in a position to. Yeah, we could certainly try. I'm just not in a position to do much. Oh God.
If only you could put if it was like the olden days, 2 women and a man facing off in a match.
If only.
It'd be handy for this mode.
I just fear this is going to go stale, but we're a bit out of luck. Oh well. Made my bed. I'll sleep in it now.
I was on my way to the platinum. I saw China. I had to verse her for something, and I realized, gee, Rio does look a lot like China in terms of body shape and movements and stuff.
So was that the end of your observation?
No, that's why, because she, was China over? I don't really remember. Was she over with the
China at one point was set to take on Steve Austin at SummerSlam 1999 for the world title. Now that doesn't necessarily mean she was over, but I'll let that roll around your
I don't
head
know, man. That's pretty good confirmation for me. Well, Rhea said she based a lot of her stuff off China. Like she's an inspiration. And what I'm saying is I can see that now. I didn't really see much of China. Like I don't remember watching much of her. Okay.
Fair enough. She did have quite a good program with Eddie Guerrero after the whole DX shtick. Anyway, take us through Monday Night SmackDown, hailing from Seattle, Washington, yet another hotbed of hot pro wrestling action.
It's Vega and Ripley. The rivalry is really boiling now, and Rhea has got the win. It's a great match. Moves it to a level 4, which might be a bit early for a level 4. Seeing
good promo from Gunther, getting you some cash. Didn't lose too much popularity.
Yeah. Chad Gable, the new recruit, he's taking on. Oh, we're actually going to play this one. Let me get out of here. As much as I like Elton Prince and Chad Jable. Chad Jable. We're not going to be playing this one, I don't think.
We've come this far. We could, yet apparently not.
What? That doesn't look like SmackDown. It looks like
that's SmackDown.
NXT arena.
That's the best hall you can afford.
Oh, of course. So now I know why the money's not coming in. That's a shit arena. Elton Prince wins, and it's disappointing. I wonder if that's because we went into it that affected the rating.
Excellent promo by... I don't believe so. Excellent promo by Santos. Only lost 1 popularity for 13 grand. That's got to be near perfect.
Oh, this is bad.
Gosh, this rivalry's not cooking at all, is it?
Charlotte Flair has done nothing. 16K, loses 8. Sammy, not great. Cody Rhodes, way Barrett. Now, Barrett's gone next week, by the way. It's a terrible show. Absolutely terrible.
Over to Monday Night Raw, also hailing from Seattle, Washington. Up first, Scarlett Raquel, a tables match, a level 4 rivalry. Scarlett's got 2 belts here. Can she successfully defend the world title against Raquel? Yes, she can. It's classic. Scarlett's out for 3 weeks. She'll be back in time for the PLE. Johnny Gargano calls out Josh Briggs, does nothing for the rivalry, and a good promo. Maurice, Shayna, and Roxy. So we've got the 2 new signees.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on
a red light. Yes, you do at Monday Night Raw. It's okay. Shayna gets the win. Nothing for the feud. Brutus Creed, an okay training promo for Ring 7 Ring XP. That's all right. And I don't know why I did that. I'm a non-contracted superstar, but I don't know why I make most decisions every day, let alone in this game. Punk and Karrion Kross going at it once again in a singles contest. Kross gets the win. It's okay. It's a level 2 rivalry. I'll take that. Cameron Grimes, good promo, up to popularity, and main event time. Tag titles on the line. 2 belts for JD McDonough alongside his tag partner Austin Theory. This might be the second time in the whole season I've defended them against Trick Williams and new signee Kyle Anderson. The babyfaces pull out the win in a classic and a new level 1 rivalry. Here we're going to skip past Brad Allen's
classics.
WCW and skip past Dave Meltzer's ECW, as we always do for the weeklies.
I want to see how you did
watch them in full on the PLEs. Dan continues to cut me off and refuses to wait his turn. Well, let's go through them here.
No. How the hell did you get 2 fucking... What? Oh, level 4. Okay. What's this? Level 1? What the hell is this crap?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Extreme Rules. You put a card on it. We all know you did. All right, that's fine. If you want to get ahead, go ahead. DNC.
A DNC, 37,000 fans gained, and you profited 103 grand at the end of the day. Jeez, I'm actually regretting the decision to not take that card now. A D and a B for Monday Night Raw. We made 53,000 fans and 71 grand. Theory and McDonough worked really well as a tag team. And we have 42,000 fans for WCW with Brad and 89K, 44 and 99K for Dave Meltzer. It said the note was Eric and Ivar make a great tag team. You're not kidding.
Finally, Dave, putting a proper team together.
All right, so I'm barely in the lead. Actually, no, sorry, I'm barely behind Brad, still trailing behind Dave when it comes to fans.
Dave's hit 2 million fans. That's the first time we've hit 2 mil.
Must be his world champion Kofi doing a lot of that work. Brad's picked up Drew Gulak, or maybe he's had him the whole time. I'm not sure. Oh, Brad's checked in with a DM for you. Oh, it's a bit pointless. All right.
Thanks, Brad, for that great insight.
Geez, that's a pretty good deal. How much are you willing to pay for these fans, Dan? Triple H has got an all right offer for you. 10K, you're going to take the risk?
Not right now. Sorry.
Okay.
Getting a little tired of being the bad girl. I want the crowd to cheer me. Sounds good to me. Sounds great to me.
Will Dan remember to action this request?
Oh, I'm running out of time to change. I've got to change 5 superstars. Let's change 2 this week. So Rhea's changing, and who else is in that promo?
Zelina Vega.
Zelina Vega. So she's going to turn heel. They're going to switch. Have you ever seen that before?
The double turn, absolutely. One of the most famous WrestleMania matches. Bret Hart, Steve Austin.
Yeah.
No DQ submission, also known as the I Quit match, finished with a double turn.
Yeah, that is true.
And that's about to happen here on Monday Night SmackDown. Tampa, Florida. Great city for it as well.
All right, we did lose some talent, so we actually do need to pick up one more woman before, and that'll be it, I reckon, for me for the rest of the year. I'm just going to go cheap.
You don't mind spending a bit of money, do you? Welcome back, Shotzi.
Welcome back, Shotzi. Yeah, welcome back, Shotzi. That's not a joke. Okay, looks like Shotzi is turning heel. She's like, I'm back, and I'm the baddest bitch in the room. Now, let's kick off. Can this rivalry do something? We're going to give them the main event. And we're going to give them a Falls Count Anywhere. We're going to give them an Extreme Rules match. I don't give a fuck if she gets injured, Charlotte, because she's just useless. What can I do to you here? Nothing. 20 grand, add 2 weeks. That might actually be worth it. 20 grand for 2 weeks. Five weeks. Chad's got 2 weeks remaining. He's 30 grand, so that's not worth doing that for him. He's got... Yeah, so he might be worth getting that card for. All right. So they got the Extreme Rules. Anything else I can do here? No injuries. Yeah, I'm not going to do that other one. Okay, we need to book Cody. He's been a superstar lately. Elton Prince hasn't done much. He just can't get into a rivalry for some reason. I've tried everything. Fuck it. Let's
Have you tried doing a run-in?
Run-in? No.
Yeah.
Why a run-in?
Run-ins can start rivalries.
Okay, that's interesting.
You'd use a call-out for once in this season.
What did you say? Should open the show, eh? And then we'll do a little filler here. Rhodes and Nikita Lyons, can they fight? Oh, no. I think it's going to be Rhodes and Gunther with a run-in from Zayn on Gunther. What do you think of the show? Be honest.
I'm holding my breath to wait and see how it plays out.
Which means...
Over to Monday Night Raw from Tampa, Florida. I told you, Williams and I really hit it off as a team last week. We did hear the crowd. We are happy you got your small increase in morale. This is what we do on the Red Brown. We look after one another, and carrying cross, you're going to get some rest for 2 weeks. Not a problem. Book your least popular available star for a match this week. Trips, we can do that. Cameron Grimes can certainly have a match. All right, the assets are coming up. Money's not looking great, but we do need to focus on getting everything tip-top. Who is getting the boost? Oh, Austin, welcome. The superstar gains 1 popularity when participating in matches or loses 2 less stamina every day of the week. Limited stock. No one's really bleeding yet, so we can hang on to those. Geez, Johnny Gargano's been good for me. All right. We need some more interference. We need to start some more feuds with interference. We can do all that. Not a problem. We want Maurice and we want Shayna. So Maurice is going to have a match with a babyface who's got stamina. With Roxy. That's actually not a bad contest.
Who? Roxanne and...
Yeah, Roxy's got 84 popularity without a title.
What did you do to her? My goodness me.
I don't remember, but that's stunning.
Oh, did you get popularity on faces, didn't you? From that card?
No, it was a morale boost for baby faces. It was popularity for heels. Yeah, so a bit strange. I'm not complaining by any stretch.
Look at all the popularity boosts you've had.
It's good, but just stamina's killer. Not helping anyone.
Scarlett's gone for how long? 3 weeks.
3 weeks. So she'll be back in... Oh, she might miss the PLE, but we can potentially play a card and look after her. Let's do a bit of this action. GG runs in on her. That's not going to leave us with much here. All right. Austin can have a match with Cameron Grimes to get that power card. And yep, you guessed it, another run-in. And then main event time.
Main event, Jey Uso is now in your city. It's just me, Us. Day 1-ish. The new workhorse, Carl Anderson. This guy's been working his ass off, and yet his morale's good. His morale's great.
He's just joined the brand. This is his second week.
What?
Yeah.
Mate, he's been on for months.
Every match has a run-in.
Mate, go to his win-loss. I'm telling you, he's been around for weeks.
He's only just joined my brand.
Nah, shit, you're right. 1-0. Okay.
100% win-loss record right there.
Who the fuck am I thinking of?
Good luck to you, brother.
What are you thinking here? Couple of training.
I'm thinking we have run-ins up and down the card. We don't have an injury, which is incredibly unlikely. Sorry, incredibly likely, I should say. I don't really have money for anything else because we've spent a little bit. Carrion's getting the rest. Josh Briggs still has that title match when he comes back. We're not going to get 600k in the bank, but god damn it, we're going to try. Show 17, take us through Monday Night SmackDown.
So Maxine's in a horrible position. She's been bullied by Tiffany Stratton for weeks. Her morale's down, and I thought, as a GM, I've turned a new leaf, and I want to help her win the World Championship. Let's see if I can help her get it done. Well, that's a real fucking shame.
Could you try any harder?
That's a real fucking shame. Rhea Ripley is now got the crowd on her side. She's just so over with the fans. Cody Rhodes is taking on Gunther, a bit of a dream match. Sami Zayn runs in, though, so it's not really what the fans were hoping for. And that rivalry does increase. Sadly, Gunther's gone down for 4 weeks, which is quite terrible. Elton Prince is taking on Chad Gable in a tables match after last week losing to him. He's now lost again, and the rivalry has happened, but there's another injury. So I just can't catch a break with injuries. Selena Vega, decent role change. And then these two, they've done nothing for weeks, probably because it's a giant and a fighter. Let's see if they can do something in Extreme Rules.
They brought the goods.
It's better than what they've been doing.
Speaking of absolute shit shows, up and down the card tonight, it's running, it's interference, it's attitude error central. The only thing we're missing is a role change since you took them all. Maurice and Roxanne Perez with a run-in from Shayna Baszler. Roxy continues her winning ways. She's out for 5 weeks and nothing for the rivalry. It's gold all round. Punk calls out Karrion Kross. It's only an okay promo and nothing for the rivalry. Theory and Cameron Grimes with a run-in from Whoop That Trick. It does something for the rivalry. It's a mediocre match. JD McDonough, an excellent promo, only loses 2 popularity.
Hasn't done anything wrong all season.
No, he's the MVP on this brand. Piper and Raquel, 2 giants going at it with a run-in from Gigi Dolan. It's dull.
Oh.
Gigi did a run-in and she's out. I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, I didn't think that was possible.
It's a level 4 and she's gone, oh no.
That's
An
bad.
excellent promo from Valhalla training. I'll take that.
Here we go, another injury.
Nothing for the right. 4 run-ins tonight. Not one new rivalry started. And injuries up and down the card. Skip through WCW. Skip through ECW. We're sorry, Brad and Dave. This is not looking good. You had a good show.
Me?
You had a better show than me. You had a good show.
Yeah,
I did not have a good show.
At what cost? I had 2 injuries. D and a B.
Come talk to me when you've got 6.
40k fans. It's less fans than I get putting on normal matches. And less money. What's the point of putting on matches?
41k, 47 profit.
Fuck,
a D and a C. Oh my god. 34,000
Well,
fans.
that's bad for you. For you, that's
100
bad.
grand profit. That was terrible. A D and a C.
Well, that's
39
bad.
and 91.
That's bad for Brad.
C and a B.
That's good. Dave's
47,000. Dave's killing it.
Dave's fucking unbelievable.
He could have this whole season if we don't turn things around.
I needed that. Oh,
I needed that.
Oh, hold on. That was for you, those cards.
That was for me.
They weren't for
those
me.
were both for me.
They weren't for me, sadly.
All right, so I'm 45,000 behind Dave. I'm 9,000 behind Brad, and you're 18,000 behind me. And budget-wise, Dave and Brad are stomping us.
We get it. We're shit. Oh, there's a word. Oh, man. Thank God he took it. Yeah, thanks, Triple H.
He's not. I don't believe any of the superstars then were even satisfied with you. All of them were angry or upset, I should say.
The only guy that's happy is
based on what
Cody
I see here on the
Rhodes.
screen.
How funny is that? The only guy happy is Cody Rhodes, because I always fucking look after him. Oh man, this is so bad. It's not even funny. It's so bad. Oh man, I don't even know what to do here. 40 grand. Yeah, there's no point in buying cards. I got 89 grand. What can I do? I need to think very strategically here.
Dan, I'm going to take this opportunity to make a bathroom break. You're going to continue to book, and I look forward to seeing what you put together.
Tegan Knox is an interference, and he wants to work with Elton Prince in a tag team match. So we do have to deliver that for him at this point. But Elton Prince is out, so that can't happen. Yeah, that's not happening. Let alone do I have enough men. When's Carmelo back? He's back in 1 week. Okay. These two can't work again. Their rivalry's just simmering too much at this point. So at this point, it's better to actually run advertising with Selena, give Rhea the week off, right? Cody Rhodes needs an opponent, doesn't he? Oh, there's no heels. This is so bad. I think Cody's going to have to work Santos Escobar in the opening match of the night. I see Maxine. Oh, this is just bad. This is so bad. It's not even funny how bad this is. Man. All right, I'm gonna make a very weird play here. That we'll see how it turns out. I've signed 3 women just so we can make something happen.
Your boy is back. I look forward to seeing what you got going on here. And how many new women have you signed?
3 new women for 3 weeks.
Wow, that's cheap. Perhaps I should look to adopt that strategy. I'm really bleeding. Oh, I like it.
Like it? And now we need a filler match. Looks like it's going to be... Oh, this is bad. I'm actually going to turn Braun because he's going to work Sammy in the lead up to what is it? Fucking WrestleMania. I'll get Gable to work. Gable. Do I need him to turn heel? Yeah, I do, because these 2 are out, so we need some sort of change there as well. And then we need another match. Oh, there's not enough money for a role change. So Gable is going to have to get on the sticks. That's not going to be good. 2, nah. There's no point at 2. Self-promo. And I don't want to put Tegan against... Oh, man, that's bad. Oh. 2 faces. It's not ideal, is it?
Not ideal would be an understatement.
I would say this might be my worst couple of weeks we've ever put together.
They've been getting bad.
There could be injuries here too.
Speaking of injuries, let's see what's happening over at Monday Night SmackDown. Maurice, you'd like a match against Shayna? Absolutely. You're feeling underappreciated on the brand. Well, you've been out injured for however long, but have the money. I don't give a damn. It's only money.
Money.
Ensure your least popular available specialist is in a match this week. We can certainly make that happen. That's probably going to be Cameron Grimes. Yep. All right. I just had a big load of deja vu. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with you, Cameron? Who can he go up against? We're all bleeding hard. Briggs is almost back. His stamina's in the toilet. All right. It's going to be Cameron and JD McDonough. Somewhere on the card. That's going to fulfill that one. You beauty. I wonder if those tag team call-out promos, but it's not looking likely. Maurice is going to go against Shayna.
So, when they're under 40 stamina, how much does the injury increase?
A Google search would likely tell us.
Because
I have no idea. Obviously, it increases.
Well, they can't get injured if they're above 40.
I don't know about can't get injured, but it doesn't seem likely, right?
No, they can't. They physically can't get injured if they're over 40. Okay. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
So anything below 40, but it doesn't seem like there's any difference between 10 and 30. I don't know. I think the percentage just goes up when it's under. Oh, actually, no. There's an orange and then there's red, isn't there? Yeah. So, look, they're in the red. 31 to 39 is orange. So that might be like a 75% chance, and then probably then it goes down to like a 50% chance or something like that.
I've been paying attention to everything you've told me.
I'll look it up now while you book.
Thanks.
How are you looking here?
We're looking this good.
All right. I couldn't find an answer, by the way. The Tag Team Championships are on the line for the first time in about 3 months. Maxine is running in on the champions. Let's see if the new recruits can win. Nope, they can't. This is a joke. And we have 2 injuries. Fuck this game. This game's trash. Absolute fucking trash game. Braun Strowman delivers a shit promo. Zoe Stark and Shotzi put on a mediocre match. Nikita Lyons and Negan toxic. Great. Another disappointing match. Terrible promo by Chad Gable. And a thrown together main event with probably another injury. Fuck this game.
Right, over to Monday Night Raw. Here we go. We have CM Punk and Johnny Gargano kicking off Monday Night Raw, non-title affairs. This is quite a strong matchup to get things going. The World Heavyweight Champion does not take an L in an okay match. Considering the state of tonight's card, that could be okay. An excellent promo by Brutus to turn him heel. I'm not complaining about that. Maurice and Shayna Baszler, perhaps they should have kicked off the card. Maurice wanted this match, but Shayna, the babyface, gets the win. It's okay. I'll take that for the show flow. And a new rivalry. About time. Carl Anderson does call out the brand new heel Brutus. That's a new rivalry. Not complaining. Cameron Grimes and JD McDonough in a non-title affair. The US champ gets the win. It's mediocre, and he's out for 3 weeks. No comment. Valhalla and Papa Niven call out Gigi and Roxanne Perez in a level 1 rivalry, and Trick Williams and Austin Theory in a submission match to close out the show. Austin gets the big win in the main event. Rivalry grows, and Trix is out for 4 weeks, and Austin's out for 3. I'm not going to have any roster for this PLE. It's not looking great. We are not going to watch this show from Carolina Reaper and Brad Allen at WCW, nor are we interested in seeing Ivar and Kofi, although that would slap. I'm sure that happened on Raw recently, and yep, it slapped. So you had a 3-week and 5-week injury in the opener. Oh, Dan. Oh, God. Look at this is your worst show. This has to be your worst show. A 2-star main event. Oh. I'm so sorry, pal. That's dreadful.
It's just...
Look at Dave's ratings. This guy's creamed us.
I don't know what's gone wrong. I don't know where he's getting the money, the talent. I guess he is using creator stars to try and fill in the blanks, but yeah. Well, money's
Kane and
decent.
Katana, an incredible tag team, 32 grand and 112 profit. You made some money.
We're gonna need it for all the superstars. We're gonna need to fucking
35,000 fans and 57 profit. Not good.
No.
47,000 from Brad and 97 in profit, and finally 43 and 100 grand. Yeah, they're doing too well. We picked up a bad piece of publicity. That's what I'm talking about.
Well,
geez, you clawed back the deficit.
To who?
To me, 22 grand. Am I wrong?
Nah. I was 10 behind you at the start of this session. Okay. Oh, time comes to the end this week. That's so funny. How much do I have? 127. Oh, major decrease. I've waited weeks to get this guy back. And now he wants to fucking leave. F you. Fuck you. You dickhead. Bitch. You are not him. You are a dick. Fucking idiot. Fuck. Shit.
You know who you have left? You've got some fair stamina.
All right. Zoe Stark is going to turn heel. Actually, I can't. I'm going to have to wait because I need to book the matches first. So, This is just so bad. It's just, you could almost cry. It's so bad. Okay, at this point, we just need to put the puzzles into place to see what we can come up with. Okay, I need heel women for 2 weeks. Cora Jade for 2 weeks. Thanks, Cora. Zia Lee for 2 weeks. Beautiful. Well done, ladies. Come on in to the brand. And Cody needs to work someone. Let's find someone for Cody. Cody is gonna work. Great. No one to fucking choose from. This game's absolutely garbage. It's so bad.
Killing it.
Bobby Roode. Or Bronson Reed. I like Bronson, actually. Yeah, I like Bronson. Let's go Bronson. So Cody's going to work Bronson. Braun's turned heel now. That's good. Let's make this a tables match. And don't need to do anything with that. Gunther's gone for 3 weeks, so he can just call out. He can call out fucking Braun. Let's switch that promo because Gunther and him are done. That's not happening. Elton Prince. I mean, nah, that's not happening either.
I've enjoyed my decision to completely ignore your booking so I can go in this with a fresh set of eyes. Yet I fear what it is that you're coming up with, or the lack thereof of anything of decent quality.
I still need to role change women. I'm going to role change Chad Gable. All right. At this point, we're now booking like AEW. There's no stories. It's all about matches. And we need a run in this week. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Yep. Okay. 21 grand. Oh, Dave Meltzer.
Really bad timing. Thanks, Dave. Oh, you're kidding. I've just got her in a... Oh, well, thankfully, I have the authorization to extend her contract. Oh, Triple H. 30 grand to take 2 of my top stars the week before a PLE.
What are you going to do?
Have him. I'm going to need him.
Really? Okay.
Cameron, you can have a match against someone else because JD McDonough is injured. You want a main event, Carrion? That's no problem.
That's probably a decent set of emails. I would have taken that.
It could have been much worse, yeah. Now, while Dan's gone, we go through my commissioner goals. We're not about to get rags to riches, even though it gives us an excellent card. We're not about to get bone to pick. Oh, I guess we can do that. Book 10 shows of the tag team call-out promo. We've got 6 shows left. It's possible. I don't think we have the roster for it. Maybe not with 92 grand. We could potentially do the match rules champ, but it's really tricky. Carrion can... Oh, okay, they can go in the opener. Carrion can run the main. I think Punk might be... He's busy this week. Okay, so he's back next week, thank God. All right, so it's going to be Carrion in the main event. It's going to be taking on... I don't hate that. He can take on Carl Anderson. That's not bad. And... Oh, I just got rid of that. Is Briggs back? Briggs is back. Ooh. I really don't hate that at all. It's just... Oh, I mean... All right, let's run the main. So it could be Johnny, it could be Josh Briggs, and it can be Karrion Kross. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. This is the definition of making the most of a bad situation. I don't even have enough people to book. Oh, God. Pretty much at that point, we have to hire someone. Just don't really want to. All right, let's do it. Let's hire someone. Luckily, we had the talent scouts for this reason. We currently... Let's look for a female baby fighter. We got her, you beauty. Come on down, Mia Yim Mi Chin. I'll take that. Excellent. And run the heck out of advertising. All right, I feel like that's probably as good as it's going to get. Look, while we're here, we may as well have a look at just how many injuries we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's back next week for the PLE? Scarlett's here. She's coming. That'll be good. That'll be good. She can blow that off with Raquel, who's coming back. Punk's coming back. Hopefully these people don't get injured. I feel better at putting Johnny in the main, but geez, he's done some really good work for me coming in quite here late in the season. You know what? Why not? I can afford it. Who is a contracted star that could benefit from this? Gigi is... Valhalla, Michin, Raquel. Probably Gigi. She's been all right. Oh, she's not contracted. Doesn't matter. We've made the decision. Level her up. Great. You're definitely going to lose less stamina every day of the week. Gosh. We don't have the money to do those. But hopefully we'll have the money to boost that. Okay. Let's take a look. I still can't get that. Book 10 shows the tag team. Nah, it's really tough. Really tough. Don't need to fix a match. We've already run this, and we don't have money to sign anyone. All right. That is going to just about do it. So we are going to push on through here to viewing the shows. And this can be part of the recording that you cut out because I just about stalled in every possible which way. But I did just wrap up there, Dan, saying that we are now going to take a look at the shows. It's only like 20 seconds of dead air. So if you just want to push on through, we can take a look at the shows.
Let's do it. What's happening here? Confirm?
Yep.
All right, SmackDown. New recruit
1 week before the PLE.
Takes on Nikita Lyons in what is a filler match, which is what SmackDown has been the past month. It's a good match. Don't ask me how or why. Sami Zayn calls out Braun. Does nothing. Great to see. Trying to get him away from the Gunther rivalry because Gunther's out. Shotsky, and so he's
Shotsky.
Disappointing, but there's a rivalry. That's all that matters. That is all that matters heading into Mania. We just want rivalries. Caden and Cora.
Choose, please. He's a heel.
Yes, another rivalry. Here comes Dan Allen heading into Mania. Things are looking up. One more rivalry would be nice here. Bronson Reed gets a win. Mediocre. It's probably the worst SmackDown in history.
Despite last week looking like the worst, you may have just now completely fallen through the bottom of the barrel. Speaking of barrels, Shayna and Maurice continuing their feud in a singles contest to open up Monday Night Raw. Shayna, yet again, the babyface, gets the win. It's a good match. Level 2 rivalry. Even better. Not an injury. Touch wood. Advertising promo from Piper Niven only loses 3 popularity for 11k. Thank you very much. New heel Brutus takes on Carl Anderson. These guys are fairly fresh recruits. Brutus gets the win. It's okay. And it's a level 2. That's another win. Cameron Grimes, 10 grand for 3 popularity, a great trade-off. New signee Michin is going to take on Valhalla, former women's world champion. Mediocre, but we get a rivalry. And main event time, Johnny Gargano, Josh Briggs, and Karrion Kross, who wanted the main event match, is getting abroad in their rivalry. Briggs' first week back after a major injury gets the win in a good match. This has got to be the first SmackDown in maybe 6 or 7 weeks to not have an injury. Unbelievable.
And Raw. All right. Let's see how it's shaped up. I think you've won. Dave. Dave's strong again. Fuck Dave, God, man.
Really strong. Let's go across here. Good booking, and good booking.
He had Reigns. Dude, Reigns and Duke Hudson have been had it out for each other all year. He's run the same program all year. How's
that banger of a tag match in his opener? The fucking Raiders against Randy Orton and Andre Chase. We laughed, but the fans ate it up at DNSC for Dan.
Oh, the fans didn't eat up SmackDown, mate.
26,000 fans and 108K. You made your cash.
You made your cash.
Fans and 136. I had to run advertising.
That's great cash. Great cash.
Cena B. Geez, WCW are caning us. 40,000 fans and nearly 110 grand. And finally, Dave on ECW, Cena B is dominating.
That's a huge. He's just doubled my fans.
SmackDown, congratulations, you got your trophy.
What do I get for that? Ooh,
nothing. But you get your power card for the week.
Ooh,
and a advertising. Very nice for your role changes. A pre-match physio earned for us, and that was it. So you're currently, oh my god, you're over 100 grand behind Dave. Or 100,000 fans, I should say.
Yeah. It is now.
It is what it is.
It's going to... Oh, we got Survivor Series.
I'm speechless!
No, I knew this was happening. Can't hire amateurs, that's the rule. Fuck off. How about that? Fuck you. Someone's gonna have to go here, so I gotta figure out who's going. Stark's in a program, so we want to keep her around. Yep. I believe Xia Li's in a program too. Yeah, we'll take it.
You know that if you meet her price, she's just going to leave anyway.
Cora's gone. Someone had to go. All right. So we won't be buying Survivor Series. It's all now heading into Mania. My whole thing is, how do we get to Mania in the best possible scenario?
In the best possible shape, you mean?
Correct. I don't even think I can put on 5 matches. I'll be running 4 advertising, I can tell you that, if I can help it. Have your most popular female... Oh, no, yeah, available female and... Okay. So who's that? Flair and Knox. That's not bad, because they were working anyway. That works out good. We'll have them open the show. There'll be an injury there. That's all good. Who's going to be the main event? Gunther's still out. Jesus, man. Fuck me. Do we have anything to stop injury? We've got a pre-match physio. I should probably use that on someone. Oh, We've got Sammy's not in a good shape. I think we're going to run that as the main event. The big three. She can't blow that rivalry off because she's out for 4 weeks. How's Elton Prince? He's gone too. Fuck me. Well, Shotzi and Stark will be middle of the pack, I think. Tiffany, she's gone too. Bronson, he's not working anyone. Bronson could be on advertising. Zia Lee and Nikita Lyons. And Katana Chance and that. And now we're going to do some advertising. Selena's up first, then Ronson Breed. Yes, I know, I stuffed the name up. It was for a gag. Who's the better promo? Beautiful. So
Dan, what about a challenge for this PLE? Whoever draws the most fans for their show wins, and the difference in the thousands of fans between one and the other, that difference, if it's say 13,000 fans, means the loser has to do 13 push-ups. So if it's a 20,000 fan difference, you've got to do 20 push-ups.
Yeah. You can do that with yourself. All right, your turn.
Carl Anderson, your time with Raw. Let's talk figures. You've been really good, and I want you to stick around. Hey there again. Marshall, I've been watching the progress of Raw this season. All right, Dave. In fact, you're actually beating me, but whatever. You want to win, Maurice? We can do that. Valhalla, you want 2 weeks off? You've just come back. Oh, take it. Whatever. Do not book your most popular giant. That's probably Raquel. Quite a good power card, but no, it's a scouting one. Actually, I don't really care for it. We can get a permanent upgrade, or we can take. Yeah, I think we're gonna take the PLE upgrade every day of the week. Maurice is copying that card. All right, and let's get this show booked. All right, Punk's back with 100 stamina. Those are the kind of stats I want to see.
How does that happen?
That, my friend, is what you call.
He went on a retreat.
Retreat. That's right. Retreat for 2 weeks. Pay good money. Get looked after. Basically, let's just see who's available here to feud. And this is what I'm talking about. Now we've got some people available. We're back. Still got 5 injuries, but we can get some stuff going. All right.
We both got into that flow of injuries and then we just couldn't escape the money problems, and it's been a fucking horrible second half.
It's been dire.
It's probably been the worst we've ever done, I would say. Or for me, anyway. I think this.
I don't remember the AI being this good. Right?
Well, I don't know if it's the AI or we're bad, we're rusty, or.
Okay.
It is extreme difficulty. I mean,
we've got a lot of fighters and bruisers on this car, but it's all I can do.
And we also gave ourselves more money at the start of the season.
Think about
that.
Goodness me. It's pretty funny to think about. We can't book Valhalla, but we can book Cameron Grimes, baby. He can do a call out. It's the best I got. It's the best I got. All right. These two are looking pretty good. They can have tables. These two are looking pretty good. They can have Extreme Rules. And I like these guys. They can also have tables. All right. We got titles on the line. We got stuff happening.
You got a good show.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's only singles, but, take us through the first of a 4-weekend show Survivor Series in whatever city I didn't take notice of for SmackDown.
The rivalry ends here. Thank fuck. That's got to be the worst rivalry ever put on screen. That has been a terrible rivalry. Good promo by Vega. We needed it too. She's come through with the goods there. Thank you very much. We need more of that. Zoe Stark and Shotzi, they might cream the opening. Nah, what was I thinking? Grows to level 2 though. Heading into Mania. That's always good. Bronson Reed, not a great promo. Okay. Xia Li, Nikita Lyons, Fighter Bruiser. Nikita wins. Mediocre. The flow's actually not too bad at the moment.
I haven't paid any attention to
great.
this.
Great
Excellent.
advertising.
Not great,
promo
that's
by
excellent.
Maxine Dupree. Cora Jade, Katina Chance.
Katina.
I love stuff with the names. This is the worst
Jesus.
pay-per-view I've ever seen. I'm really curious. What are your predictions on this in terms of a rating?
Sammy to win the title and Sammy.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but
Sammy
what
will
rating?
win the title and he will leave next week with both belts. That's my prediction.
Okay, and how many stars?
3.
I'll go 3.5.
Sammy wins the belt, leaves next week.
Oh!
You got it. And you've got an injury. Now Sammy is leaving this next week. You can't do anything about it. And he's taking home both belts.
That's good.
Night 2 of the 4-show weekend for Survivor Series. Kicking things off, Johnny Gargano and Josh Briggs for the title in Extreme Rules contest, no less. Josh Briggs, new World Heavyweight Champ in a classic match without an injury. I'll take that. Michin calls out currently shelved Valhalla in a good promo. Rivalry grows. Carl Anderson and Brutus Creed continuing their ongoing issue.
You don't even have JD on the card, you disgusting person.
He's injured. My MVP is out. Level 3 rivalry for next time. I'll take that. Piper Niven, an okay promo. Ring XP of 6. Punk is back with a vengeance, baby, and takes on Karrion
This should be
Kross.
Good. 3.5.
Babyface gets the win as he should.
Only
It's a
3.
3. I'll take it. I'll take it. Level 3, normal match. Oh, no, it was a tables, no less. Oh, weak promo, but a level 2 rivalry. I'll take it. Shayna and Maurice, another bruiser and fighter. It's good. Nothing for the rivalry. That's okay. No injuries. And Scarlett and Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's World Championship.
Come on, Raquel. Yeah.
Classic. The rivalry's over. No injuries on the PLE. You
Well done.
read about it.
That's actually a good result. Let's take us through WCW. It's Nikki Cross, Ronda, and Carolina Reaper, who has 99 popularity.
That's outrageous.
It really is. And she wins. It's a great match.
Great start, Brad, for WCW on night 3 of the Survivor Series weekend. 9 ring XP. That's pretty hot. I shouldn't have got rid of Blair. 100 stamina. That's excellent.
Not great.
Okay, maybe I should have.
Not great. Oh, he's taken Dragon off from me. Happy he did. Only a 1. TLC, triple threat. Xavier Woods has been good for him. And there you go. Wins the belt.
New world champion.
Alba Fire calls out creative superstar number 3. Big E and Dijak. Giant Bruiser. Mid-card match. Dijak. Okay. Starts the program. Lurch Evans calls out... what's his name? Mir Mahan.
Yeah, Mir Mahan. What is this main event? An Iron Man match between Tony D and Damian Priest.
D'Angelo.
You watch 5 stars coming in hot.
No way. Oh, that's not a good pay-per-view by Brad. That might be one of his worst. Now, I'm curious to see Dave. John the Fish Herman versus Dirty the Dom Mystery.
The Dom Mystery.
Dom wins. You expected that. It's amazing.
Of course.
Bailey calls out Oscar. He's got a good little women's roster there.
Got a great women's roster.
Natalia and Dakota Kai. The New Zealander picks up the win. An okay match. Beth Phoenix calls out.
Why wouldn't you have those two face off at the PLA? I don't know what.
Yeah,
Dave's a wrestling savant, though. We're just not operating on his level.
Duke Hudson's been good for Dave, but he's out for 2 weeks. Oscar, promo, decent. Mid-card match, tag team. Why is Ivar up with Eric? Who knows? Dave's gone loose for this pay-per-view. He's got Harley Race and Roman Reigns versus Paragon, Jay Pierce, and Andre Chase for the tag titles. A match you will never see in your life. You'll never see that in your life. Oh, boy. And Roman's out, but he won the belt, so fucking
Good
hell.
booking. Well done.
Dave's a legend.
I didn't have a match under 3 stars.
Yeah, you easily won this week. Easily. All right, let's see how it all shaped up. 92,000 fans,
Wow.
which is pretty bad for a PLE. But 150 grand, which is not too bad.
Well done on the profit.
Cena B for Raw, he gains 142,000 fans. That's a 50K difference from me.
We took 15,000, nearly 16,000 fans from Dave, no less.
Did ya? That's good. 100K in profit, so very successful C show quality, which is good.
It's probably a good thing that you didn't wager on that push-up bet. You'd be doing 50 now.
Yes. WCW, I'm shocked they did that well because it was a terrible pay-per-view. And Dave, decent. Even with the fans lost, he still nearly beat you.
Oh, he didn't?
Without that card.
If I hadn't played that card, he would have beaten me.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. You had the better show. So he's got other things happening.
It's that show quality that these guys have upgraded their show qualities with assets, and I didn't make that decision. I chose instead to invest in more money.
Yeah,
I believe it's paid off. Thank you very much. I finally got that trophy. All right, let's see how this stacks up here to end episode 4. We have 5
We've got a
weeks
draft,
left
mate.
until
We've got a
WrestleMania.
draft.
We do have a draft. Well, we could have studied this screen, or we could skip past it.
We'll do the draft first, and then we'll take a look. All right. Now, this is where I make my money. This is where we get things done. So, it's time to get rid of all this talent. Oh, he's 1 week. I'll keep him around. Rhea's 3 weeks. She's mad anyway, so who else am I willing to part ways with? Oh, Sammy's not happy, is he? Oh, he's actually better now. He's better now that he's, yeah. He's in better spirits. So what's that worth? 50 plus 50. At 100 grand's worth. So what's he going to give me for 100 grand? Orton be nice. Can I go by Dominic?
Have you? Is this your first trade attempt?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You prepared to give up 3 superstars? Makes sense. I guess 2 of them are. One's annoyed with you.
Dominic and Solo. Let's see what he thinks of this.
No deal.
Okay. Why, Dave? I wish I could.
Where are the cameras? Says Dave. Am I being pranked? That's a terrible deal.
What about Ludwig? Deal. Thank you, Dave. You've just got 3 injured superstars, you fucking idiot. All right. Anyone else that we can get from Dave? You know, I kind of want the money, Davo. So why don't you give me 200K and I'll give you...
5 people.
I'll give you Flair. And I'll give you... Nah, I'm getting stupid now. End the trading.
All right. What do we want to do about the injury situation with 5 people out? Although all of them are almost back. I didn't think Gigi was permanently contracted, yet she is. All of them are permanently contracted. Everyone's morale's pretty good. Johnny's not. Brutus isn't, but he's in a feud, so I'm happy to re-sign him. I've got a little bit of money to get me through to the end of the season. I actually think I'm in a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
It's going to be a no deal, but I will entertain offers.
Yeah, I will entertain offers too.
Speaking of which.
Okay, Brad is willing to give me Leray and Davenport for Bronson Reed. Oh, but I got to give him 67K.
That's a lot of money. But he is giving you 2 contracted stars, and Blair Davenport is, I mean, you know, no one's morale there is great, but she's ready to be run into the ground as far as stamina is concerned.
Deal. I need bodies. And I need women. No. I don't want the fisherman.
No, it's an all right deal for Natalia with plenty of stamina, but you're right. You end up with the fish man. He's
lowered it by 15. He really wants me to take the deal.
All right, what's he offering?
He's offering you Tiffany.
He wants me to take your Tiffany,
and
who's back in a week but not happy, and Natalia, who's also not happy. They're both contracted for 74 grand.
And they're worth 78. It's not a bad deal, really.
It's not. My concern is that I'm going to have some people up next week. I'm sorry, Dave, it's not happening. And Brad wasn't interested. Fair enough.
4 weeks until WrestleMania. I'll just quickly go through this.
Geez, you could re-sign Zelina. She's looking all right.
Time to lowball everyone.
Ooh.
Okay, I've had the opportunity to meet with a brand consultant who is willing to give us an hour of company's time. It would be free trial. They have 3 categories. 5-star booking, dominate the competition with a smile.
Have you ever seen this email before?
Never.
This must be because you're doing so poorly.
I'll try 5-star booking. You got it. He's given me a tables card. Thank you. Triple H. So they've just given you basically given me a free card for Mania because I'm last. And this is what you said just before.
Double champion, and he's leaving the brand.
Thanks.
Done. But the good news is now you have the belts, so you can do something
and the money.
with them. Oh, you got a little bit of cash, yeah.
She wants time off. I can give you a week off.
Oh, gosh. I know the one I'm picking. Oh, fair enough.
All right.
Let's duck out here, take a look at these stats, and we end episode 4.
That's it. Probably the worst session of all time for me. You, not too bad, not great, but let's see how it all shapes up.
All right, so currently in first place, despite what the game is claiming, Dave Meltzer on just over 2.5 million fans. Coming in second place.
2.5 million?
Just over 2.25 million fans. 2,267,000. Thank you. It's not often I make mistakes, for I am perfect. Coming in second would be myself on 2,223,000 fans. This is not confusing in the slightest. Third place, Brad, 10,000 fans behind that. And finally, Dan. Currently, the deficit between yourself and first place is nearly 130,000 fans. Now, the good news is that a deficit of 130,000 fans could be clawed back in the next 5 weeks until Mania. And better yet, there's 5 seasons, and we're not even through season 1. Dan, how about we make things interesting here at the conclusion of episode 4 before we get into the last 5 weeks and, of course, WrestleMania? What kind of skin would you like to put in this game? What are you willing to put on the line and to bet that you can finish higher than me? Finishing higher than Brad and Dave? I'm not sure.
Maybe at the start of next season. This season, I'm gone. But what I will say is,
okay,
there used to be a card, or they used to give you that movie deal. Why all of a sudden I'm last for the first time ever, and there's no movie deal? Every other time, there's a fucking movie deal.
I believe the movie deal
it starts next season
exist.
when I'm winning. Great.
I believe it still exists.
Man. It's a joke.
But it has been what's the word? It's been not devalued. It's been taken out of their algorithm, so it doesn't appear as often. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right. So as soon as I lose for the first time in history, I'm last. The movie deal's now out of the algorithm. Great. All right. Well, I'll see you for WrestleMania. I will be clawing my way back. I'll be happy if I don't come last this season. That is my goal now, to come third or higher. We'll see how it happens. Let's see if Jackson can take out Dave. I do hope you do, but chances aren't looking good. He's 44,000 ahead, which is not easy. It's doable. We'll see how it shapes up in our final episode of season 1 next. That is
whenever we happen to record and upload. That has been episode 4 of Giraffe Wars. Till then, stay classy.